welcome to Pitch Brand Talk. I'm Simran Sabherwal. Today I'm happy to have with me Bhavik Bhandari. He's the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at Ashwin Sheth Group, which is a premier luxury realty player currently in the Bombay market, but is looking to expand its wings geographically across India and abroad. Bhavik, welcome.
Hi, Simran. Thank you for having me here today.
Bhavik, I just want to start off with how's the year been for the group overall? What's been the kind of growth that you've seen, and how are you looking to close the year?
So, for us at Ashwin Sheth Group, this year has been fabulous, both in terms of growth, in terms of revenue growth, and also in terms of the land acquisition that we have done because our footprint has increased a lot. Right, in some 9 to 10 land parcels we have closed in JVs. We have entered new city like Bangalore. Our term sheets are conversation going on for Delhi, for Chennai, and for Pune. So it's been a rewarding year so far. A lot of work has happened, which will lead us to increase our book value next year because those launches will significantly enhance the overall growth of the organization.
Bhavik, if you operate in the luxury segment, right, primarily. So
Yeah.
can you tell how is the luxury segment evolved, particularly when it comes to luxury apartments in India? What is the kind of traction that you're seeing? What's been the growth that you've seen in this sector, and how is the demand like?
So as a brand, Ashwin Sheth Group, we predominantly operate in two or three segments. One is premium, luxury, and then super luxury. What we have seen in the last 2 3 years, it has been a roller coaster ride when it comes to luxury. There has been a significant offtake, and there has been a significant demand and supply to match that. Last 2 3 years have been really good for luxury market. What has also happened, it has contributed because the stock market has done fabulously in the last 3 years, right? People have made a lot of growth in their businesses. The economy has done really well. A stable government has come again. A lot of work has happened because of which the HNIs and ultra HNIs have wanted to park their funds when it comes to their aspirational homes, which is luxury and super luxury homes. Second is also the per capita of the ultra HNIs has gone up, and which has led them to keep buying these luxury homes. One of the key psyches of this luxury HNI, ultra HNIs is to have signature projects where they could showcase. For example, Mr. Damani bought almost a full apartment worth more than few crores, few hundred crores, or whether it was Uday Kotak's Kotak family who bought almost 300 crore plus. So what happens generally, you see that in this luxury segment, it's cyclical. Currently, we see for the next 2 to 3 years is going to be robust. You would see a lot more quality products and brands being preferred. In this market, there is an evolution that is happening, which is more customization, exclusivity, more location focus. So, for example, we are very particular about what kind of super luxury projects location we are taking. Like, for example, we have taken something in Nepean Road, where the minimum starting per square feet is between 1,25,000 to 1,50,000. Malabar Hill, which is between 1,30,000 to 1,50,000. Or you look at Sat Rasta, which is Tardeo, where the ticket size starting from 90,000 going up to 1,10,000. Or whether it is at the cups of your queen's necklace and your starting price is between 1 lakh to 1 lakh 40. So prime location, great product, which is exclusive, well designed, well thought through, and with a reputed brand which gives them a status symbol. That's what the future for the luxury market is going to be. I see in the next coming 2 years, the luxury market will keep evolving and hovering between 15 to 20% of growth. With unless there is a new addition and the stock market does really again really high, you will see for the next 2 years hovering between 15 to 20%.
I just want to come to your latest campaign, which you released last month. 3 years from now, I found it really interesting, and my takeaway was that you're talking about value, and I really like the way it was represented, and how you're investing in a car or a marriage or a stock market, and what is the value that will be 3 years from now. So, what is the kind of insights that that led you to this, and also how what has been the reaction, what has been the response and matrix? If you could share that with us.
Yeah. First of all, I must compliment my marketing team, the team and the marketing head who has led this idea. See, as a brand, we have our philosophy where we keep everything customer in the central focus when we do something. So, when we were working on this campaign, Kandivali being the western suburbs, our objective was who is going to buy this home? Someone who's going to upgrade. Why is this an upgrade? Because he's doing well in his life and he wants to now enjoy the perks of being growing, right? So the team actually went and spoke to a lot of customers, prospect customers. They went and discussed with the channel partners. They also discussed with few existing booked customers. Okay, what is it that you think will unlock the potential of this land parcel or this location or a product? And a lot of good interesting insights came in where they said, that sometimes what happens, the customer is not foresightedness. He looks at immediate outcome and he looks at what is been offered to him at that moment. But what happens in real estate, locations change into landmarks change into destination, and destination becomes hot pick in the city. Kandivali is such an amazing location which will see these transitions. Already there have been transitions in the past 5-7 years in Kandivali. You will see a significant offtake in Kandivali. There are 4-5 reasons for doing that when you spoke to customer. One, connectivity will enhance further for Kandivali. Second is the livability experience and safety measures in Kandivali is far better. It's more green area. The crime rate as compared to other places is low. The pollution factor in Kandivali as compared to other key junctions is low. Third, very importantly, the cultural fabric of Kandivali suits to the consumer that who is looking to buy at Edmond, whether it is Gujarati family, joint family, whether it is Marwadis and Jains, whether it is Kachis, or whether it are people who are affluent enough and have been staying in Mahavir Nagar and those zones and now want to upgrade and want to stay with a project which has a lot of lifestyle amenities. Or someone who's coming from Dahisar Mira Road who has upgraded his life in the last 4 or 5 years and now is looking to have a status symbol, right? So when we looked at all these insights and then we said, okay, so 3 years from now, what you are buying today will become a multi-bagger. Like how in stock markets you say that you invest in the stock today with the potential that what it will give you in some few years, the returns. Same thing, we took that fabric and the thought process and said that 3 years from now, this project is and this location is going to consistently keep giving you status symbol, excellent lifestyle, superb, well-connected socio infrastructure. The ecosystem for your family and for your loved ones will be amazing, and most importantly, it will appreciate a lot, and very like-minded gentry will be staying around you. And that is one of the key most important factor when a customer is buying a home. He looks at all these tick marks, and if all this tick mark is there, and the icing on the top of is basically the appreciation that he gets from his project. So this was the reason why we took into the deep analysis after talking to all and then creating something really creative.
So, can you tell us about the matrix that of this campaign? How what was the ROI that you saw, and what was the result?
So we are very number-driven firm. Again, very performance focused. Everything that we do, we look at a yardstick. So there are few parameters that we look for marketing. One is the buzz creation matrix. When the campaign was out, what was the general perception buzz happening? Where people talking about our campaign, our few customers or the existing prospects are actually talking to us, would like to understand that. We do check with our channel partners what has been their response, what's the conversation happening around. Is this campaign positioning has helped them to sell better, position better the project to the customers? That was one. And we saw a significant improvement, almost 29% up from the channel partner when it came from saying that ease of conveying and positioning the project in front of prospective customers. When they were seeing 3 years from now, the customers were also able to recollect and they say, yeah, we have seen this campaign and we like that car wala was a good one. Oh, we saw of that. And they They spoke well. Second matrix was to see that how has been our so organic leads generation and site visits. So there, when the campaign was launched, let's take an example. On an average, if it's suppose 30,000 people visiting the site, based on this campaign going live, we saw traction movement by 43% for consistently 3 weeks. So that was a very good matrix. People were wanting to know what is this 3 years from now. On the films that we created, those films got a lot of more traction on the YouTube channel through the viewership and through the forwarded messages done by them. We got a lot of comments, and that gave us almost a good percentage of almost 16% increase in that. Fourth is the quality site visits. So what happens generally that you may have a lot of buzz, but it has to finally culminate into business, right? So site visits happen. The quality of site visit ratio from 20 moved up to 31%. And then finally, we saw the conversion. The campaign gave us a good conversion ratio of site visits to walk-in to 9%. Generally, the site operates at 7 to 7.5, but for this campaign, it reached up to 9, which was a very good 20 to 21% increase. Another good thing that it did, it created a lot of funneling for the project for the coming months, because once you establish a project, it becomes easier for achieving a better price. And post this campaign, we were able to achieve at least 16% more price premium than what we were selling at the ease of transaction happening. So in total, if I look at it, whether it is business, whether it is buzz, whether it is ROI, or whether it is helping me to position my project and the brand, this was 6 in all every tick, and I think campaign was fabulous. We are thinking of getting an extension of the version of this so that we can further exploit the advantages of this campaign.
Now I just want to come to, spoke about inclusivity, and
Yeah.
right now it's the millennials and the Gen Zs who are also looking to buy
Right.
homes. But I just want to know, how are you targeting them, and is your communication different to millennials and Gen Zs vis-a-vis, say, the other, to the older segment that you're looking, and what are they looking for? Are they
Um,
looking premium or ultra luxury, super luxury? Where are they actually? What are they looking for?
I think it has been a shift completely post COVID, and I've been tracking this trend from last 5 to 6 years. Basically, if you go a little back pre-COVID, the millennials and Gen Zs normally used to not look at asset buying like real estate. They used to spend maximum in travel, in experiences. They would believe that by buying an asset, their EMI and they are bounded, while they would love to work today in this city, after 2 years in some other city. But what happened, this whole experience and their mindset of thinking changed post COVID. During COVID, they got into a stage where they realized it's good to have sometimes your own home, a home that you can call your own security. It was important for them, in the work from home concept came for long. So people realized in small homes with no space, it was very difficult for working and doing the work from office work from home. And then finally, Gen Zs who were doing good and the millennials who were doing good, they started coming back in 2001 and 2021 and 22 a lot more in buying real estate. And it gave a significant boost because this category of segment was not existing, and then suddenly it entered, and it entered into huge volumes, right? Our business model changed completely from being 10 to 11%. It moved up to 41% millennials and Gen Zs who bought recently. Yeah, that's a very significant number.
10
It
to
also,
41.
yeah,
Wow.
because yeah, and it's not just me. Across the nation, it happened. It's been a significant move. Second, you have to understand why this boom. Because one, this Gen Zs and millennials invested a lot in stock market. They made a lot of money. Now they realize that they have to invest in a home. They are also very clear. They are at very early age, Simran. So what happens? You are able to leverage your loan period for long, which brings down the EMI. One. Second, they are extremely optimistic and positive about their growth. Unlike a 50, 55-year-old person who will think 6 years is the tenure the bank will give me a loan. I will have responsibilities. Instead of them, this people is saying in the next 2 3 years I'll have my salaries double. I'll shift the job. I will do some other part time. I will create some other skill set, and I'll get more money. So they are very optimistic about their growth, and hence they are more risk taker as compared to someone who is mid or senior profile. Third thing, they because of their experience behavior, they wanted homes which were not smaller but between 2 or 3 BHK. So what it led to is that significant movement, and that is the data across the country with different IPCs. 1 BHK became the least preferred, while 2 and 3 significant demand increased nationally. Yeah. So from that perspective, millennials and Gen Zs played a significant role. They, in our case at Ashwin Sheth Group, it further enhanced our thing. Plus, the campaign, if you when you do a campaign, it's based digital is completely micro, right? I can go to identifying from media, from someone who is female, someone who is senior, someone who is staying in a particular location, and then identifying with the pin code and say, I want to target only Simran. While ATL, what it does, it creates a positioning across for all the genres. And customization communication happens through digital, through events, through IPs, where I'm calling, for example, I'm calling you, I'll do a ghazal night. For a millennial, I'll do a stand-up comedy. For a customer who is like you, I will showcase him the appreciation and the community life that you will be able to get for your family. For them, the communication pitch is the lifestyle that they will live, the clubhouse amenities they will do, the rooftop amenities they can do, the amphitheater where they can perform, they can invite their friends for a barbecue thing, pet park versus the Jain temple for a customer. See the difference. One consumer is valuing safety, security, and things like senior citizen thing, having a this. While the Gen Z, we are promoting them clubhouse living, parties zones, rooftop amenities, health conscious, fitness. So those stuff. So our communication to different TG happens on digital platform where customization is there, and events. So you are calling with the puller. For example, for senior citizens in 50s, I will do a Gaur Gopal Das show and convey through them my project and get the business. While for them, I will do a Virdas comedy stand up and get this TG out. So that's the difference. We use multiple routes and channels to ensure that we capture the right audience of their liking.
So if I understand it correctly, digital is your primary channel, which is backed up by, say, OH, and it is backed up by OH and, say, print and radio. And you have your a big focus is experiential for you, because that's where you come to interact with your consumers and also these offerings that you offer. So experiential is very big.
Let me give you a fair bifurcation and slicing of the 100% pie of my marketing budget. My 40% of my marketing budget goes in digital.
Hmm.
Yeah. My 30% of the budget goes into ATL, which includes print and outdoor. My 10% will go in collaborations and tie-ups and influences and all. And my balance 20% is basically experiences, whether it is an on the through platform of an event or exhibition or a road show, or for that matter, experience at site or experience through experiential marketing through collaterals. So that's how you do it. So if I have to put it more summarized, ATL is led, which is almost 60-65%. PTL is another 35%. ATL includes print, outdoor, digital, and BTL includes your events, your tie-ups, your collaboration, and your experiences. That's how it gets divided. PR is omni-channel on board because it also works in ATL and also works on the
And
BTL
BTL.
basis the news and the activity that we are doing.
Now, I just want to, you mentioned digital. Digital, a lot of it has got to do with now technology also across the board, across the channels also. So how are you using, how are you using, utilizing, say, MarTech or even artificial AI in your communication and marketing? Are you only limiting it currently to content creation, or are you using it more than that?
So, as a brand, Ashwin Sheth, we're extremely tech savvy brand. We believe tech is the future. It will enhance significantly the productivity, the customization, and also lead to a lot of data insights and analytics. To give you a perspective, we use AI and we use the martech across in every single channel that we use. For example, if I have to today, a customer comes on my website and I get analytics to say that, okay, Simran has come, she stays in Delhi, she stays in this place, this is her requirement, this is her age group. That's information. Information is then translated using tools and AI with the advanced SFDC automation to identify what is the prediction. So Simran likes to visit these 4 locations. In these 4 locations, she's looking for a 3 BHK. So if my pre-sales caller will pitch you the best product available is basically 3 BHK. So my success ratio to hit that you will have a conversation increases because now I'm only talking to you what you require. It's like this: if you are seeing an ad because you are searching for, say, a holiday destination, a yacht place, and then suddenly you will see those ads of yacht only, is because they have understood you that you are looking for an experience, and then I will only show you universe around it. Imagine if you are looking for a 5 BHK and I show you an ad for 1 BHK. It's a mismatch. And I have wasted my money and you have wasted your time span on the brand. So that's the step. Third, very importantly, what we do is we have an SAP as a spine and we have all the connected bars. So whether it is CRM, whether it is sales, whether it is marketing, everything is linked to the spine, which is SAP. And then we have SFDC, we have CRM module, we have experiential module, which are all linked together. What it does, is, for example, right from every single touch point that a customer is able to connect with me, or whether a customer has been able to give a feedback to my CRM team, or whether it is a loyalty customer who has bought an apartment with us 5 years from now, but at that time his family members, one of the kid was teenager, by now he's become an adult. So the intelligence will then predict and say that let me call Simran because she has an opportunity now to buy a bigger apartment. That's one.
Correct.
Second, most importantly, is that you've been promoted this year, and through LinkedIn that data is fixed and implemented in our understanding, and then a communication personalized will go to you: Simran, congratulations, you have moved up in life, it's the right time for you to move up with your residential dream home, and presenting you 5 BHK because I know you're staying in a 4 BHK. So those kind of tech insights are used to create a marketable outcome which will lead to a better ROI and far more right communication with the customer, what he's looking for. Most of the times in the past, if you see in ATL in print, what happens? You have done an ad with a luxury feel. Some may understand, some may not, right? But in digital, that technology used, I can get that connected. We have also used the tech in our channel partner. So through the app process, the channel partner can actually go through where is my project, when should I raise my bill, how much payment has come from the client, how should I submit my bill online, how the payment will come online. So all those features are been there. What we are now currently working is further step of AI, which starts predicting to us basis the pin code and the age group, what customization I could go down to last level, saying that in the same family, Simran as a customer is looking to buy home, but her daughter is a big influencer, but she is a Gen Z. Her husband is an extremely ROI driven person. So 3 different people getting 3 different communication. The person who's going to buy gets the understanding about the product and development. The person who is Gen Z, who's an influencer, gets to see the lifestyle thing that attracts to that person. While the person, the male of the house, of the family, gets to know what is the price appreciation, what deal benefit he's going to buy, what is the payment plan. So all those stuff we are working towards it.
So it's a seamless omni-channel
Yeah, yeah.
experience is what it basically is. You kind of you've cracked the code. Can I
Yes.
say that for this?
Yeah, you can say that, and we are learning. We are doing more because I think as an organization, there's a lot more technology can offer to. World gets delighted when I will address on an email which is mentioned with your name. You would like more to that brand as compared to saying dear ma'am versus saying dear Miss Simran. Your happiness is far better, right? Imagine in an FMCG in fashion, once you buy something and you come out of the store with brands like J&J, LV and all, you get a message immediately once you come out and saying thank you Miss Simran for shopping with us. That stuff is of 4 lakhs, 5 lakh rupees. You are buying a dream house worth crores. Imagine the kind of experience and customization I should keep giving you.
Yeah.
And that's what our philosophy is. We want to mesmerize the client with the experience rather than him thinking that there is a gap.
Finally, what can we expect from Ashwin Sheth Group looking ahead in terms of revenues? Say, where are you seeing a few years down the line? You mentioned you're going to Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore. So, and I believe you're also going international. So, if you could just sum it up for us.
So, to summarize, Simran, three things. One, next 3 to 4 years is going to be a roller coaster and a very exciting journey for Ashwin Sheth Group. A lot of growth thing you will see when it comes to first entering new cities, within the city going pan MMR, third entering new asset classes, fourth entering new segments, fifth we will see us getting listed in 12 to 18 months, will become public. You will see a lot more tech advancement and collaborations with big brands like Smarts app. We have done Huno, which is an HR AI app. We have done SFDC Smart Automation. SAP has been implemented. We are working towards something which is an integration for all. You will see us in the next 4 to 5 years, top 10 developers of the nation, not just Mumbai region or MMR. We see ourselves with at least 10,000 crore top line in the next 3 to 4 years. Uh, you will see us a lot more in luxury to super luxury segment also. Asset classes like farmhouse, plotted development, retail. You will see us coming back with malls. We are also trying to connect a lot of dots when it comes to signature commercial offices. Our ratio of bifurcation of the product type will be residential would be almost 80-85%. Your commercial would be 10-12%. Your retail, your malls, and your other typologies will be in range of another 8 to 10%. So far, we haven't thought of that we will enter any affordable housing segment, but there is a lot to do when it comes to Bombay. We are going to be pan across. So, like currently, we've been situated in Thane, Mulund, Kanjurmarg, Kandivali, Andheri. You will see a lot more us in Sobo, in Malabar Hill, in Nepean Road, in Tardeo, in 7 UJS Road. You will see us in Suri. You will see us in Bandra. You will see us in Borivali, Kandivali, Malad, Goregaon,
So, you have
Thane,
the entire
Navi
city
Mumbai.
covered.
That's what I'm saying. We are gonna go pan MMR rather than just being in certain pockets, and we will have a good divide between premium, luxury to super luxury. We will also come into branded residences. We will also come into wellness living concepts in Bangalore. We have already entered Bangalore with 2 or 3 projects signed. Our work at site is started. We will soon open our office also in these centers. So we're going aggressive. That's what I would like to say. Watch out the space of Ashwin Sheth Group. A lot of exciting stuff will come across.
Thank you so much, Bhavik, for your time. And I hope we see Ashwin Sheth throughout the country, like you said, panned out across not just
Thanks a lot.
Bombay, across the country. Thank you, Bhavik.
Thanks a lot for the wishes in Simran in giving a platform. We will definitely keep in touch and ensure that whatever we have said, we deliver far beyond that. Thank you.